Didn't we see this already? All right, so this is basically the same introduction to as season 4, episode 4. It's just a different different person. So I'm guessing a similar scenario shall happen, right? Sounds like it. And then obviously we're noticing a trend here. It seems like a lot of these deliveries are being intercepted. The last one was with Mike in it. No. Okay, they're funneling something into the filtration. Was well, I guess they learned, didn't they? That's sick, bro. Bro, tight grouping. Tight grouping, all right? Because what you just did is silly. That is terrifying. Store. Hey, Gus, you have a leak somewhere.
It's me. I just wanted to say that I was thinking about you and the kids, and
I mean, he could have just been, really sentimental at the moment, and thought that it was going to be a really good idea to tell, his wife that he loves him and loves her. Apologies, and the kids. That's really it. That's what could have happened. You're looking too deeply into this, Skylar. Yeah. Definitely just gaslit the whole situation there. I know.
Skylar, I can't even focus.
Gail Bedecker. Did you know him?
Oh my God, what exactly did I say last night?
You said a lot, Walt.
Just enough. Did you work together? Was it the people you work for?
No.
Definitely not.
At some point, might want to do the same to you.
No, I don't think so.
I seriously doubt it. No. God.
Yeah, you were a little out of hand last night, Walt.
God.
That the man he was looking for might still be out there. That it
Yep.
might not be this Bedecker after all.
That's exactly what you did, and it was ridiculous. You should not have done that, Walt.
All night.
Church and state. That's how we need to approach this thing.
Church and state really don't have much of a separation in the United States of America. I mean, it masquerades as if it does, but in fact it doesn't. I've had to do jury duty one time, and I remember asking specifically how there was the U.S. Constitution and the Ten Commandments side by side within a place that's about government, like justice and things. I never understood that. Church and state, in fact, are not separate, at least in the South.
Well, I think you're scared. I think that message was some kind of goodbye.
No.
Okay, that definitely was a goodbye. Is he currently scared? I mean, I think he's living his life in a state of scared. Personally, that's his current existence. He is scared. He's trying to maintain it, but he's scared.
I think last night was a cry for help.
Oh, Jesus. Cry for help.
I think some part of you wants Hank to catch you.
Wow.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Exactly. Yes.
Yes. That is it. Exactly. Yes.
You're like Dr. Joyce Brothers here. God.
No idea who that
Because
person
at
is.
least this would all be over.
Oh,
When you open your
don't
front
want to
door,
hear about the
you're
police.
not some hardened criminal, Walt. You are in over your head.
No, he's not. Not anymore. I'm telling you. I think at one time you could have said this, and this would have meant something, probably before he got so deep into what he's doing currently. But yeah, no, he's unfortunately, he's fitting very well into this life. He has turned into this hardened criminal.
If it's either that or...
It ceases to exist without me. No, you clearly don't know who you're talking to, so let me clue you in.
Okay, see, this right here is why he acted like this last night. You cannot take this man's achievements and all the accolades away from him at all. Because, yeah, he is this important for this industry. He is. And unfortunately, with Hank saying it was Gail, he, in his mind, right, just could not get over it. So he's like, listen, no. You think Gail did it? He was just a lackey. Bro, listen. You should have just let him have that. Just like this moment right now, you should have just let her have that.
I am not. No.
Right.
I am the one who knocks.
Walt, this is not smart. She's not that type of wife, bro. This is not ride or die right here. This is, I'm going to ride and run onto Ted. It's phallus. That's the type of wife you have. You sure are you sure you needed to say this?
So, here is everything you need. I keep very good files.
Thank you.
Okay.
So, you're the boss now, huh?
Okay.
You think you're ready?
Bro, why are you in my office?
Yes,
Okay.
The real important thing, and not everyone knows this, is to be tough.
And learn when enough is enough in the conversation and you can walk away. Like right now. Get out of my office.
Boss, can you be tough, Walter?
Get out of my office right now.
I'm sure you can handle.
Why are you touching me?
And if not, you can always call your wife. Huh?
Oh, he's disrespectful on purpose. On purpose.
Who'd have thought that someday I would be handing these keys to you?
Bro, if you don't get out of my building...
Many years. Almost forgot.
Bro, I bought that dollar. Get out of my building. If you touch it. If touch my dollar. Touch my dollar. You touched it. Get out of my building right now and put it back. As is. It's mine.
Baghdad.
I bought everything in this building. You're lucky I'm letting you go with your clothes, okay? Because right now your clothes are in my building. You're in my building. I bought you. You can't buy people. I'll buy all of your clothes and your ridiculous caterpillar eyebrows. All right? I bought all of it.
As is.
Exactly. Okay, there are drink machines in my establishment. Do I own these drink machines? Or am I renting the space out to someone else who owns drink machines? I don't know. I guess that depends. Hopefully that's in the contract somewhere. Would mind the free, slightly free passive income? Pay someone to stock it? All right. That's like a really good side hustle for like kids, guys, by the way. Like 16, 17-year-olds. Instead of buying them that fancy nonsense toy that they want, you buy them a vending machine. Okay? Buy them a vending machine. They're somewhat pricey, but you can get used ones. Buy them a vending machine. Drive the kid up there to fill it up regularly. Take the money out. It's his first little business, guys. Solid one. Move on to the next one. The next one. A couple of vending machines in like really good places could easily yield maybe 100, with 40,000 going towards like the actual restocking, and then probably end up with about 60 before taxes. Solid, guys. I'm telling you, a couple of vending machines. Solid hustle.
It's not using us.
That's the benefit right now. He's being clean.
Eat something.
You want me to call her back?
Bro, she's busy with Ted. Let her do her thing.
What exactly?
It's like you're an alcoholic, right?
No, it's not. Not at all.
Yes, it is. I read online. She's not even allowed to be mad at you.
Guys, there comes a time in life where people have to take some accountability. Like, I understand once someone interacts with something, some type of substance or even gambling, right? It then becomes uncontrollable. I get that, right? But there has to be a time where there can be some accountability placed on the actions that adults are making. Okay? There has to be. I don't know when it is, right? Because to my knowledge, it's not allowed, right? But I think that's what I have a hard time understanding, at least, right? Like, I get the concept of it. I actually get the concept of this person interacted with this one thing, and then ever since that one day, they have been affected by it, and it calls to them. They yearn for it. Their body can't live without it. I get that, right? But there has to be some type of accountability at some time, guys. There has to be. That's it. I think, at least, unless I'm wrong. I could be wrong, but I have no problem with you guys saying that, hey, listen, what you just said is crazy. It could be. But in my head, I'm just like, I don't know. There has to be some type of accountability at least one time. At least once.
And she can't be mad.
You'll see.
Okay. School, oh, these car prices don't make any sense at all, but I respect it, right? I mean, there was a time where cars were selling for this and cheaper, right? And cheaper. That time is gone.
I think if you're gonna buy me off,
Okay.
buy me off.
I don't like that, bro. Being honest, you don't have a car. Not even sure you can actually drive. Okay. And you say something like that, that's crazy. Listen, as a father, I'm sorry, bro. You're getting something right here. I don't care if I can afford something different. That's not the point, is it? At all. The point is, you're going to get something from this car lot, and we're going to move on. Well, I mean, oh, I see what's happening here. They're like, look at these and look at that. Look at these. Look at that. Bro, this one is at least going to drive like at least 35 million miles, bro, on one oil change and the same tire. No, and the same tires. Okay. Okay. This one is going to run forever. This is a Subaru, maybe Outback or something. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Probably not. But this one will. Absolutely. But obviously, you know, in the same frame, we see this here. All right. I mean, don't get this boy a Challenger. Don't get him a Challenger. That's your first car being a Challenger. I mean, it's a base model. It's a base model. Yeah, it's a base model. But that's not the point, though. Imagine your first car being a Dodge Challenger, brand new, whatever year you're in. I see the hood scoops, maybe SRT, but I don't see any SRT badging or Hemi badging on it. So it looks to me like the base model V6, but it sounds like weirdly like a V8. So now I'm confused.
I'm glad you like it.
I do. Thank you, Dad.
All right, you're welcome.
That was bad, Walt. Don't do that again. Never. Never do that again, Walt.
What, is there something about you that I don't know?
No.
Are you a former Navy SEAL?
No.
Do you have to have your hands registered as lethal weapons?
Register this.
All I'm saying is that do you not even question this?
No.
Do you really believe that you mean anything to these people?
Jesse literally means nothing to these people other than the fact that you won't work without him. And so they're like, oh, if we can make Jesse feel as if he has some type of value to society, maybe we can get him to stop using. Him not using makes him a much more reliable human, right? less of a liability, basically. That's what this is, Walt. Right? You know, you'll figure this out. You're intelligent.
And I'm not trying to be been killed, maybe.
I mean, they gave that to you. That was a gimme, bro. But I get it. That's what was needed in your head to make you feel as if you were important.
So maybe I'm not such a loser after all. I mean, what if it...
Walt, don't do it. Oh, I see it. It's circling. Walt, don't do it. Don't do it, Walt. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Oh, he's gonna do it. Leave. No.
What if it's... Oh,
Yeah, he's doing it. He's doing it.
What?
Wait a minute. How long did those guys chase you, huh? Because the way you described it, they gave up pretty damn easy. No, this whole thing, all of this, it's all about me.
Wait a moment. It could be. It could be. Jesse knows the whole procedure. He does, doesn't he? And Walt, you're obviously not someone who they want to trust. It could be about you. Well played. Well played, Walt.
What?
Gotta go.
What? Am I supposed to clean all this on my own? Hey!
Hey, listen. Your theory may actually be correct, bro.
It's just this...
No. No podemos.
Right.
No podemos. Lo siento.
No. Yo necesito
Walt, this is not smart.
ayuda a limpio 2 horas máximo.
Bro, look, no, don't do this. Either it's going to be absolutely terrible for him or absolutely terrible for them. So we need to figure out, how this is going to happen here, but this feels very selfish, Walt. Don't bring someone else, these other people, into this nonsense.
Muy fácil.
Quiere que hagan. Pues vamos, nomás son 2 horas lo que quiere que trabajemos. No, pero no van a correr.
Don't do
I
it.
think we
Nos
listen to
quedamos
you.
sin trabajo.
Please, por favor. 2 horas.
Parece que vamos a estar, ¿no? Eso te hace
Walt. Guys, sometimes the East Coast looks so boring whenever you see some places like over there. I'm not saying California. California doesn't look pretty. But this place here looks very pretty, guys. It looks desolate. Mountains everywhere. So she's gonna make a run for it. What? Colorado heads. Are you trying to run away? All right, I mean, okay. Without your son? What was the point of that then? What was the point of that, Skylar?
Told me these guys are heavily into the product and most likely armed.
Okay.
Now, what you may not know,
He probably knows everything he needs to know.
maybe you do,
Right.
they're kind of unpredictable. Don't worry. I brought sandwiches.
Okay. What kind of sandwiches? What kind of
Yes.
sandwiches?
Pimento cheese. How's that sound?
Don't eat that. You pass, bro. That's for you. That is for you, Mike, okay? I mean, he could fit in.
Taco, you shut the door!
All right already, Jesus!
Whoever's yelling Tucker is incredibly annoying.
Your first attempt being such a wild success.
You may know this whole PI sit in the car business, but I know...
Okay. Congratulations, Jesse. All right. Solid shot here. Looks like they're carrying somewhat of a... What are these? on the shovel, and they're using it as a camera angle. That's cool. Kind of looks like an FPV based off the movement, but it's solid. It's static while the world is moving around it. I'm guessing this show won a lot of awards, guys. Just a quick forecast.
How deep are you going? I don't know.
What?
How deep do you think it is? Pretty deep.
Nah, this can't be real. Is this how?
You mind taking over for a minute?
So like hyper focused in a sense. He minds. He said yes. He minds. That means you don't do it. No. Aren't those the rules? Oh my God. Bro, look at the carpet.
Let's go outside. I don't have enough for you, all right?
That's craziness.
Okay. I don't wanna...
Like, generally, rule of thumb, like, on set would be... Like, whenever you see someone aiming a firearm at someone, it's never really aimed at the person. It's always aimed, like, past the person or, like... I don't know, slightly to the left, or like a foot to the left, 2 feet to the left. It's never really actually aimed at the person. But I'm guessing for this shot, they couldn't do anything about that. They had to break decorum, right? You generally, under no circumstance do you, even on set and in real movies, do you aim the gun at actually someone. And it looks like it's for real being aimed at him. All right.
I don't want to start an intro. You can't know that. What does that mean?
What?
You don't put thoughts in my head.
Trouble.
You don't put thoughts in...
You want to meet? Let's meet. Bro, don't have him back.
Damas, vengan conmigo. Don't punish them. You tell Gus to blame me, not them.
He can't.
He does.
There's a thing here. Oh, well, he does. Well, he can blame you, but there's nothing he can really do about it, right? So who is he going to punish? The people who he can punish. They knew better than to walk in that room. Notice when you showed them where they were going, they were like, maybe not. You caused that, Walt. You did.
Give us a minute, will you? 15 more good operators. And we hit them back, hit them hard, hit them where they live.
No. This war stays cold for now.
War? Like I said, it's a war. In fact.
I hear you can handle yourself.
I guess.
Good night.
Hey, excuse me. Why me?
Why not?
I like to think I see things in people.
What exactly do you see in Jesse, though?
Slow down. The car is not going anywhere.
She's not going to like that car. At all. Slow down. The car's not going anywhere. Most likely foreshadowing the scene here, her reaction to the car is going to be, oh, nice car. But how did we pay for that?
Mom! Yeah. I know it looks like, well, awesome, but it's super safe. That made sure. And I promise to always go the speed limit or below, way below. And it gets great gas mileage.
Yeah, because it's V6.
I guess we should talk.
Oh, I think you said plenty the other day.
Look, about that, I just...
That's a lot of food waste. I just want to point this out here, okay? When he stood up, he probably consumed less than 5%, or to be honest, 2% of that meal. The son ate somewhere around 80% of that meal, I'd say. All he did was stood up. Did he say that he was finished eating? I don't know, right? But she was just like, get this off my table right now. Food waste. You're being wasteful, Skylar.
Did you get the car wash keys?
And I'm sorry to be so forward.
Okay.
I want you to know something. I need you to understand.
Her body language is interesting.
That you are safe.
Is that fear?
You, Junior,
maybe?
Holly. You are completely safe. And I'm his father, and I should be able to get what he wants.
It goes back tomorrow.
Skylar, it will crush him.
Well, Walt, let's just be honest here. When you saw how your son acted when you brought him to a place, right, to purchase a car, and his initial response was a Challenger, you shouldn't have bought him the Challenger in the first place. It doesn't make any sense. Like, you can't go up from well, how about this? I guess you can go up from there, right? But it's hard to go up from there. So that means everything in his life going forward will just be a negative because his first car was his best car. You see what I'm saying here? You don't buy the new car at all for the kid's first car. Stop playing, Walt. That was a bad decision. And again, how can you afford it?
It means protecting the story. What do you think the neighbors are going to say, Walt?
Okay.
What about Hank and Marie? How about the IRS? What were you thinking, Walt?
I was thinking that I wanted to do something nice for my son.
I respect that. I respect that, Walt. But, I just had like a wave of terribleness wash over me. I think I agree with Skylar momentarily. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. To wash out my mouth or something.
Once again, he'll blame his mother for taking away what his loving father has given him. So, thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Someone has to protect this family from the man who protects this family.
Okay. Wow, I like that. Hey, listen, well played. Had to soak that in. Someone has to protect this family from the man who protects this family. And that's it. Listen, I really truthfully don't like the fact that I randomly agree with Skylar on one thing. I do think that Walt buying the car in the manner that he didn't really make any sense. He should have gotten the kid a hoopty, a jalopy, all right? One of these things that are kind of falling apart, but you know all it really needs is, like, I don't know, set of good tires and an oil change, right? You understand what I mean here? Get him something like that. He can drive around town and all these things. He can go pick up a girl. They can have fun, right? A date, or all this stuff. Okay, that's all we need. That's all you need for the first, kid's car, at least, guys. That's it. Everything else was excessive. I also don't like the fact that Walt tried to break the story that's kind of being built for Jesse, but I do kind of understand that it does. Potentially, it could mean that Jesse will be the replacement for Walt. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting there. This episode here, great. But all right, listen, if you guys do want to see the full-length reaction, it is on Patreon at the second tier.